You wanna smoke me? Do I look good to you? You know you like this. Come on. Just put me in your bowl. Or your bong. And just smoke me. Come on. You know you wanna smoke me. Mm-hmm. Oh, smoky. Smoky, smoky. Smoke me. Smoke me. Smoke me. Come on. Smoke me. You know you wanna smoke me. Smoke me. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Smoke me. Smoke me.
Hey, everybody. Sorry, you caught me. I thought my intro was longer than that. I don't have my hat on. I'm still eating dinner. What's everybody up to tonight? Happy Saturday, Rose. I wore this shirt for Sherry Ellison. I hope she comes by tonight. Yeah, y'all caught me by surprise. Surprise. Still eating dinner, still working on stuff. I did get the quiz together, though. So the quiz is ready. The drawing for the weather station is not ready. I got swamped with orders. Let me look here really quick. And I can count how many people are in on this drawing. Waiting for it to load. Waiting for it to load. Okay, so the drawing started last Saturday at 6 o'clock. And that was the 4th. So I have to go back to the 4th. And I'm just going to do everybody on the 4th because it doesn't show me what time. So 1, 2, 3. Well, I could tell you who's in here. Aaron Glover, Tyler Swenson, David Meehan, Rose Buzza, Ranger Nugs, Raymond Sperlin, Ann Hadrock, Aaron Kolowski, Trent Allgood, Matthew Krause. There's a bunch of people that are in here. DJ, Amber. Oops, I just moved off that page. Well, darn, y'all. Let me get one more bite. Let me say, let me go do a report for that date through to now. That's what I'll do. We're going to do the 4th through all right, let's see what it says. It says 38 orders placed. Now, some of those are freebies from giveaways, and a few of those are testers. But most of those are going to be on the will it give me those orders? No, it's not giving me just those 38. Yeah, 38 orders and 63 items purchased. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Derek. Thank you for sharing. I'm going to go catch these comments. I was on another screen. The first comments are, in case you guys missed them, I'm going to go ahead and put them up. These are all before the live even started, all these comments that I'm throwing up. And here's the first comment of the live from Tyler Swenson. Hey, Tyler. Hey, Matt. Hey, Rose. Nice to see you, Sheena. Happy anniversary again. Rodney, nice to see you in here, buddy. Hi, Kevin. Hey, Rick. Oh, man, Nugs is running around here somewhere. Hey, Jason's in here. How you doing? Hi, Bloom Bloom. Derek Carty in the house. Tagging Wayne. Nice job, Rose. Hey, Melissa. Man, Aaron, Kevin, Thomas, David, Phil, Sheena, CJ. Rose is here. J-Dog, Scott, Don, Mike, Sean, Chris, Clint, Kevin. How many of you guys are in here? 35. All right, everybody smash the like or the love. I don't have 35 likes yet. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and you'll get notified. Oh, on a lake ice fishing already? You didn't wait for me? I'll be there next month for ice fishing, DJ. But go ahead, catch some. Hey there, horse feathers. Phil's on the tube. John Rando in the house. Hey, Josh. Hey, William Brewer's here. And Greg Meyer. I hope I got to say good evening to everybody so far. Aaron Glover. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Lars. No, I'm missing so many people. Hi, Brad. My goodness. Clint and Eric and Crystal and Daniel. Hey, Staggering Productions. Amanda and April. Good to see you, Rodney. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody so much. You can't imagine. You can't imagine. Yeah, DJ, go ahead. And we have a private group on Facebook, the Grow Space 420 Space Meds. And we'll open it up so it's visible and people can go answer the questions and ask to join. What's going on here is every week I do a live stream and we talk about the grow and what progress it's made and where we're at in the process. Unfortunately, the plant cam is dead on battery at the moment. And I'm not even watching on Facebook because I can't tell. I haven't seen it. But I'm going to give this a minute to charge up. And if it doesn't, then I'm just going to pick this camera up and we'll go see the plants. But we check in on our autoflowers every week. There's, I think we're at week, I don't know. I don't want to lie to you guys. I'd have to look up in the calendar. I think we're around week 8, 9 in this room behind me. And then just starting week, is it 3? No. It can't be. They're too big. December 20th is when the ones in the other room were born. However many weeks that is. Oh, nice. Sweet, Justin. Yeah, so I only made so many packs of those. 12 minutes you got, Mario, before your driver gets here. We're doing great, Josh. Thank you, Lindway Farms. Rich is here. Man, so many folks are coming in. 39 in the building already. When we get to 50, we'll do a little bean giveaway. But I do, like I said, I have probably 30 people at least in on the giveaway for the weather station and the 3 sensors. And that's from last week's Customer Appreciation Week. And I know there's at least that there is one person that texted me about a lighter and I forgot to put it in your order, but I can't remember who you are. So text me again and I'll see that conversation and I'll know to send you one out. Oh, Josh has one born Christmas morning. Oh, thank you, April. Hey, Mark McCumber's in the house. We're about to pack up and go to Hawaii for Mark's birthday. He's taking me on a free trip to Hawaii. Otherwise, I could not afford to get out of my house in the wintertime. And yes, shout out to Locomotive Medical. Uh, we both got a little bit of the hater train this morning and last night, and man, I guess just about every breeder on the planet got in on it. So I'm honored to be hated alongside such great, amazing people. Oh, no problem, Mike. Anytime. Just text me anytime. I don't have them for sale, but I guess I could put them on the website. But I mean, they'd be so much more than a regular lighter. I would hate to put a price on them like that. I do got a bunch of them to make up though, and I figured I would save them for customer appreciation weeks that I'm going to do once a month. And everybody that purchases during the customer appreciation week gets some sort of a cool prize, or and I threw in some sticky traps, rolling papers, all sorts of things that go in with the seeds during customer appreciation week. Hey, Clayton's here. Hi, Brian. Hi, Daniel, Matthew. Man, so many people are coming in. They're going to come around again, Rose. Next month they'll come around. In February, I'll do a bunch of lighters. The details on the testers. So there's actually 2 strains that are autoflower that I'm sending out for testers, and there's strains that are going to be dropped already in March. They don't need testing. I just need some photos that it would be nice for people to know what they look like before they buy them. Most of the time, you don't have a clue what my stuff looks like when it first drops, because I don't post up pictures to say, this is what you're going to get. I'd rather let customers grow it and then take a variety of those pictures and use those for the promotion. Hey, Phil, the 2 testers that are autoflower this month are, I think, 4-leaf clover and leprechaun leaf. And they is an emerald fire OG, an emerald OG cross. And then the other one, I think, is Emerald OG to Emerald OG, which is just back cross to itself. But they're going to be for March drop, in honor of St. Patrick's Day. I tried to find 2 St. Patrick's strains to put out. But in January, I'm going to put out these Slapple F3. If you don't know about Slapple, let me look Slapple up for y'all real quick so I can share it on the screen. Slapple is not my strain. I don't own it. It's not Nancy's own. It's from Speedrun. It's Stone Fruit and Granite Haze. And it is amazing. I'm going to be 21 or older right now for this. Let me get... Oh, what's that pop-up? I don't need that pop-up either. All right. Now let me share that with you guys. All right, this is the Slapple. And we have the Slapple F3 here. And we are going to be putting some of these reproduction Slapples out. Just like the Double Grape, just like the Orange Portal. It's something that we got that we liked a lot, and we used it to cross a lot of stuff. And in making pollen from a strain, especially making fem pollen, you end up with lots of seeds. So I just want to share the stuff that's really good that we breed with, and maybe other people want to make some crosses of their own. I made it tiny. But maybe that'll help anyway. The flower is beautiful. Stone Fruit F2 and Granite Haze F2. And our Slapple is an F3. We've crossed it back 3 times. I don't know if you guys are reading this with me, but it made me giggle. There's 2 reasons we call this strain Slapple. You'll understand the first when you unzip your grow tent in late flower and get slapped across the face with terpenes. Then you'll know the second reason is because the smell that just slapped you across the face smells exactly like ripe apple. They have a little disclaimer about the yield. I should probably put disclaimers on my website. I'm doing great, Miguel. Trying to unshare that now. But yeah, the Slapple will be out probably tomorrow. It'll go on the website. It'll go up on the website tomorrow, so it'll be here for next week. We've already got 43 people in here. I haven't jumped on to share it yet. Maybe I can do that real quick. Still eating dinner, still eating dinner. Can you roll me one before of whatever's up there?
Here you go.
Oh, you got one already? Thank you. That was fast, Mario. Best helper I ever had. Super fast. Super fast. All right. I shared this over at the Grow Fan page. We'll see if somebody approves it or not while we're still live. Thank you, Adam. It's good to be back. Oh, awesome, Phil. I appreciate that. Nice, David. I appreciate you. There's 3 seeds in a tester pack, April, and they're $10 plus shipping, about $15 total. Or 2 for $25 because the shipping's the same on 2 as it is on 1. I apologized in advance for the smell, Sheena. I did. I told everybody after I grew those funks that I apologized in advance for the smell. And I hope that you have a spare bathroom or a bedroom far away that you can hang and dry it in, because it only gets worse when you chop it down. I did not want to sleep with that thing in my master bath for sure. Oh, I appreciate that, Derek. Hi, Pete. Waffle Face smoking that Goldilocks. That Goldilocks is really, really good. Like a poster pack group again? Yes. But it's going to be the orange strains most likely. I think it's going to be orange portal strains that I can get a poster pack together with. We've been working the orange portal for a year and a half, since before I started the website, and we're just about ready to release that group. We'll see how the next round goes. Cross your fingers. Everything goes good. Everything looks great. Then we'll release it. If there's any issues, like if they, if they have any issues at all, then we're not gonna breed them and release them. But everything we've done so far is looking great. James has an announcement. In Oklahoma City, Gas Farms, $4.20 a gram. Nice. That's nice. And I love that it's for veterans and it's by veterans, and that they're willing to step up and do so much for vets. James runs Vet Maps, who's done amazing things for veterans. He's done the Cannabis Game Show. That's called The Right Deal. It's kind of like Price is Right meets Let's Make a Deal, but all cannabis themed. All the products that you have to guess the prices on are cannabis themed, and all the prizes are cannabis themed. So it's really cool. Thank you.
How much time I got left?
How's the smell on that, Scott? 3 minutes away. Oh, tell me about it, Sean. Tell me about the stopwatch. That stopwatch is from Locomotive, and I've never got to grow it. I don't know what the stopwatch is like. But I know these girls. I know the Grape Windu and the Triple Double Dosey G. I know that Triple Double Dosey G back and forth. That is one frosty little girl. The master bath is great as long as you don't have the funks. Yeah, they are TMFF, which is too much effing funk crosses from Dream Beans. Good evening, Jean. Hi, John. Man, everyone's so friendly. Still working on the Iron Range collab. My first round of SoFems have not done well in this little tent. I don't know if it's because the temperatures are too cold in this room or if that light I bought from Vivasun is just a total piece of shit. So I'm probably, I've already restarted their round. They're in a different tent with a good light. Fingers crossed. I'm still going to probably pollinate these, but they're just going to be so small. There's not going to be that many plants to it. Yeah, Foster's Funk, crossing it up. Stopwatch is gorgeous. Yeah, that comes from the Garlylocks. Nice, nice. I'm so glad you like that one. Oh, no problem, no problem. I get behind in micro for sure. I'm behind a little bit today in packaging all these testers. I didn't think the response was going to be as great as it was because my profile's in jail, and I didn't really think that my alternate profile had very much reach. But it seems like 1,500 friends is better than 9,000. 1 minute away. It's a gray Cadillac. That's Mario back there, everybody. He's been running around with me for years and years. We did some commercial grows together. I lost count of how many. It's Mario, James. Al's not here. Al's down in Texas. He'll be back in a week.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
I heard about that. Actually, Mo Harrister was telling me about that. All right, thank you. Did you get you some out the big box? Okay, awesome. Thank you for everything. Mario put the stickers on the bags today for me forever. I got a new roll of 1,000 stickers the other day, which now is gonna, when we get through with this roll, that'll be 7,000 packages of seeds that have gone out since I started using the big sticker. And when I first started, I had a little sticker. We didn't even count those. There's probably 400 or 500 of those running around. Yes, I need a ride to Irish Fest, and I need a truck to take me so I can bring my booth. Yes, Dale knows Mario. Dale's been around for a long time too. He's seen me go through quite a few different grows and been on a few, and definitely helped me out here throughout the years. I totally appreciate Dale. He's the daddy to the grimy bubblegum and the strawberry grimy bubblegum, if y'all don't know. Doing great, Steph. Jeff, I'm doing awesome. Nice, nice. Hey, Redbud in the house. Nice to see you. Definitely, definitely. I just get real busy, and it's hard for me to do stuff that's like, scripted or pre-scheduled or prearranged. It's better just catch me off the cuff. I mean, I might say it a different way, but I'm gonna say the same thing every time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The older I get, the bigger the numbers get, but that's because shit gets farther and farther away. Oh, I know. That stuff was disgusting. But it was disgustingly good after it dried. Oh, I'm sorry, Sean. Why can you barely see me? Am I too tiny? I can sit closer. Yeah, Mo's got a nice coat. I'm in Oklahoma. There's tons of commercial growers here, and a lot of them shut down. Equipment's cheap. Um, yeah, businesses have been through the ringer here. We're at like year 7 or 8. I think year 7. Hi, Mona. We all love gifts. We all love gifts. If we get 5 more people, we'll do a hashtag and spin a wheel for what? Oh, let's do a hashtag and spin a wheel for the slapples that are gonna drop tomorrow. How about that? We just need 5 more people between the two. Well, 4 more people. Now it says 46. 4 more people. I might as well plan on getting 4 more people and at least set up a hashtag. I'm not at. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. There's no regs, they're fems, but there are 2 photo strains. So if you buy a photo pack, you'll get one of the 2 photo strains. If you buy an auto pack, you're going to get one of the 2 auto strains. We talked about the auto strains earlier. They are 4-leaf clover OG and leprechaun leaf. And the 4-leaf clover is the Ethos OG Kush auto times the Emerald Fire OG. And then the other one is Emerald Fire OG times Emerald Fire OG, because guess what? Emerald Fire is fire. Very, very good stuff over there at Humboldt. I'm trying to grab 2 of the packs. And then the lineages on the photos are a little bit longer. If you know, I recently put out the Candy Kush and Runts Muffins, which is now Candy Muffins. And then we have the Candy Muffins crossed with Girl Scout cookies to make Girl Scout muffins. And we have the Candy Muffins to Peyote Forum to make peyote candy. So the 2 photo femmes are peyote candy and Girl Scout muffins. And I can go through that lineage again. The peyote candy is Peyote Forum to Candy Muffins. Candy Muffins is Candy Kush to Runts Muffins. The Girl Scout Muffins is Girl Scout cookies to Candy Muffins. Yeah, it's with a K. We got the Candy Muffins with a K, Green Giant. I see you double watching. I see you double watching. You doubled up here. You doubled up here. There are photo periods on the site, and you can go to a category, and I think the category just says photo periods. They're all from Joe Abbott at Gia Genetics. He's a good friend, neighbor, breeder for as long as I have been. We're both about the same age. He's only going to do it for a couple more years, though, and retire, though. So, jump on the Joe train while you can. The muffins are dank. They are dank. Joe's been an amazing breeder for a long, long time. But I do see you double watching over there, Green Giant. I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate it. I do that too sometimes. Let's it's 6:30. Should we start the quiz? Are we ready to quiz? Does anybody want to test their knowledge? Hey, Joe. Ethos is a solid. Humboldt's a little better than Ethos for me. But yeah, Humboldt Ethos Cross, why not? Yeah, the photos are definitely fire. And then along with the Slapple, let me see which month this one is. Those are March. Those are February. Okay, so the January drop that I'm putting up, I'm going to put up the Slapple first, but I have a limited amount of these fast photos. That's Arise crossed with Grape Dosey Breath. I still have to work out the name with the breeder, but I'm thinking to do Dosey Sunrise. And it's the first fast photo that we're going to release. So we're just about to have a fast photo come out. But the Slapples are first. The auto Slapples. Slapples amazing. But the Arise and Grape Dosey Breath will be an original cross that we've done in the process to getting a photo period to breed into the auto period, to the auto flower lineage. Here, here's a better explanation.
Your auto flowers. Here's your photo periods, and they get one from each column. So they get the photo period main dominant trait, but they all get the autoflower trait. But what happens is when they have both traits, it'll exhibit the dominant trait. So 100% of the kids of that cross are fast photos and act like fast photos. But when you go to the second generation and they both have a dominant and a recessive gene or trait or allele, the table becomes like this, where they have one of each in each column. So in the top column, it gets both dominant, and it's just 100% photo period.
So you throw that away, and just keep that one.
Yeah, so you basically have to run all of these under photo period lighting, just under vegetative lighting, and only the auto flowers will flower in that case. So you have to run 4 times as many. And it's kind of hard to differentiate the half of the fast photos from the quarter of the full photos. Because in some instances, you might want, maybe just the fast photo, or you want to pollinate the autos and the fast photos, but you don't want to pollinate the photos. It can kind of be hard to do that. You can kind of flip them into flower and then try and re-veg them. And then you hope basically that the photos are easier to re-veg than the fast photos, and the fast photos are the ones that keep continuing on. Yeah. So there's some things you can do, but that's why these fast photo seeds, these are fast photos, but these semi-auto seeds are just harder to use, harder to work with.
So 1, 2, 3.
It takes 3 generations total.
Okay, that's actually better than my F4s. That takes 4.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be harder than that.
There you go. that's a explanation. And the freebie this month is isn't it a double Durban THCV? Is a double Durban THCV times Dark Jedi crossed with the Dark Jedi. The freebie this month. For just regular non-BOGO orders, when somebody just orders out of the blue, their freebie is the double Durban THCV times Dark Jedi. Now, these are half auto femmes. So these have made it to the stage where half of these seeds are auto flower and the other half are fast photo and regular photo. But it's not hard to tell when it's not an auto. Not at all. You get to that 30-day mark and they haven't flowered. It's real easy to tell. Yeah, fast photos would be great for your outside growth because they are going to. Sherry, look. I'm wearing a Sherry shirt. that reminds me of Sherry. You made it. You're in time. We haven't even started the quiz yet. I'm still getting messages on the hater though. Sorry. I'm like, oh, whoa, what? So this guy, John Demo, he was all over me yesterday on a post, just asking weird questions. And I was like, man, you're asking short questions with long answers. And I really don't want to explain my entire process to you in a Facebook comment on a post about testers. But, I kept telling him, go look at the website, go check out the videos on YouTube. If you want to know about me, Google me. And basically, he's on a warpath against any breeder who uses another breeder's genetics. I'm going to let that sink in for a minute. The cannabis plant's been around for a little bit longer than all of us have been alive. And it's not possible to touch a plant that hasn't been touched by someone else. It's just not possible. But now he's posting that I stole my logo. And I didn't steal my logo from Newman's Own. It's the logo is actually a suggested logo on these logo makers. It's not a copyrighted thing to have the yellow circle and the letters that go over it. It's on many logos. In fact, I've been to other events and I was actually had a booth right next to somebody with the exact same logo. It said something else, but it was the exact same logo. It's an homage to Paul Newman. I love Paul. If he wants to get on me, I'll absolutely show him that I gave most of it away. I didn't give it all away because I got to pay postage, but I did give most of it away in the spirit of Paul Newman. Now Zach Frater's real upset. He says dude's a joke. He's a piece of shit. Because he's been bashing all of us. He's bashed. First, he was bashing me, saying I stole Locomotive stuff. But then he found out that Locomotive and I worked together, and that Locomotive helped me start this website and this business. And then I guess, I don't know. Then he started bashing Locomotive. Then he went to Dream Beans. Then he went to Mephisto. But if he's bashing me in the same bashing with Mephisto, I'm happy to have it. I'm proud of it. All right, I'll go back and read your comments. Are we talking about this crazy guy? Has anybody seen this shit today? There's my tongue for him. Yeah, I never say, "Oh, this is mine. This is mine." No. I mean, like we're shouting out Speedrun right now for Slapple. Yes, please go to Speedrun and buy the Slapple. Go to Mephisto, buy the Double Grape. But if it happens to be sold out, I might have a reproduction for you that we've used in our breeding. Oh, yes. All right. Dale's got the best answer. Hi, Juan. How are you? Yes, Rose. No haters allowed. And I don't even have hate for the haters. They're just misinformed, and that's okay. I mean, and it wouldn't be that way if people that got a hold of genetics and worked them, like I've got strains in my bank that I've worked for 15 years. Is it my strain? No. I can't own a plant any more than I can own a person. I don't know. I'm a steward. That's it. I'm a caterer, garden hose jockey, if you want to get right down to it. Hi, Kevin. Welcome. Yeah, we won't discuss the haters, but hey, hey haters, we love you. Appreciate all the extra business that I got today. I'm absolutely swamped in orders, and the testers sold out in like 24 hours or something. So appreciate the boost on the post about the testers. He did make, I don't know, 8 or 9 comments on that post that got it going right off the rip. So I do appreciate the outreach. Hey, Ash. Good evening. I was just thanking the hater for putting the hate on my post about the testers. They didn't make it 24 hours and they're already sold out. So I expected them to be up there for a week or two at least. Whenever I put up 10 packs of something, it's not gone that quickly. It's amazing to have GrowFam support. We love GrowFam. GrowFam for life. We're still at 47, so I guess we're not going to do a little drawing just yet. We're waiting for 50. But shall we start the quiz? Let's start the quiz. It's got to be quiz time by now. I mean, haters that just want to, here, I got to pause this for a second. Haters that just want to blast their mouth and say stuff on posts, that's cool. I have no problem with that. Haters that want to go off the platform and destroy people's businesses, shut down their websites, shut down their Etsy's, shut down their Square payments, especially when the people don't even have anything to really do with cannabis because they're doing something like 3D printing or selling fertilizer. That's not cool. Somebody who stays up all night to report everybody and gets groups shut down and gets pages shut down and gets people restricted and lose their monetization. That's not cool. But you're always welcome to have a voice. Everybody gets an opinion. And I appreciate and respect his opinion. That's the way he believes. And I believe he believes that way. I don't believe that way. And I don't understand why he isn't willing to look at other people's opinions. But, I get where he's coming from with big breeders, branding out strains and like, not even breeders. Like there's Cookies brand is out there is because somebody made a strain. Come on. The corporate stuff is where you need to watch out, not no craft breeders. That's for sure. Irish Fest is in the house. I want to go to Irish Fest so bad, so bad, so bad. Karens are fine. I love Karens. Karens care. They might not care about the right thing and they might not care for the right reason, but they do care. All right, let's get on with this quiz. If you haven't been here before, we're going to do 5 questions. They have 4 multiple choice answers each. Do not answer any questions until the end. I know it's hard. We're smoking. Sometimes people hit send accidentally. Just if you do accidentally send one, say I'm sorry, and then put your answer in the chat bar and hold it until the very, very end. So hopefully there won't be any chatting until the end of the quiz and everybody gets to just line up their little letters. Grab a crayon or grab a Sharpie and a rolling paper and write down your answers so you can put them all at the end. I'm going to pause it right here. Question 1 is going to be John Rando's got his 5 answers every week. Baked. Unfortunately, K is not one of the answers, but maybe I could spell it BACED. Oh no, E's not in there either. I don't know. But I did have dab one week. The answer was DABBB. Oh, we're at 51. We're at 51. Should we pause the quiz at 51 and do a hashtag? Or should we do the hashtag during the quiz? And then at the end of the quiz, we'll draw a winner. Let's do that. The hashtag. I think I have to stop that one. And go to this one. Hashtag is nugs. That way, if you're not doing the quiz, you can still put your hashtags up. Hey, Frostbud, nice to see you. Hey, Gerald. Alan's here. Justin's here. Thank you, Scott, for getting us up over the edge. Gerald, that's an interesting way to look at it. But it's really hard to get me to fight with anybody. I don't fight with people. I'll defend my friends, you know. Say what you want about me. Don't say nothing about Locomotive. Don't say nothing about Mephisto. Don't say nothing about Speed Run. I mean, the people that I love are the people that I love. Don't say nothing bad about them. But I'm definitely not God. I'm just a hippie hose jockey that waters a lot of plants. Just a hippie hose jockey watering plants. All right, so hopefully you remember that the hashtag is nugs. I'll throw one up there so people can see it while we do the quiz. So, question 1 on the quiz. And you're saving your quiz answers till the end. So, feel free to hashtag if you have to hit the send button. Question 1. What triggers auto flowering? Is it going to be A, light, B, height, C, age, or D, the season? So, you're going to pick an A, B, C, or D. Keep that in mind. Write it down. Grab a crayon. If you already got your hashtag in, put it in your chat bar, but don't hit send. I'm going to play this, and the next question is going to come up pretty quickly. You're early, C. Zach Prater, you're early. Hold your C. Put your C back in your pants, Zach. Put your C back in your pocket. Question number 2. What is the average pH recommended? And I know it doesn't say soil, and it doesn't say hydro, and it doesn't say all the different types of mediums that we could be using, like cocoa. This is just the average pH that if nobody knows nothing, you can tell them, try to get your pH close to this number. You can't share what, Frostbuds? Yes, no, you can't share. You can't share your C either. Keep your C in your pants too. All right, I'm going to hit play on it again so it'll keep going. It's actually a little video, but it goes too fast for everybody to read the questions. So right now you should have 2 letters for your 5-letter answer all ready together. 2 letters of a 5-letter answer. Here's your 3rd letter. Which of the following is a key nutrient for flowering? A, nitrogen, B, phosphorus, C, iron, D, manganese. You're going to pick one of these nutrients that you think is most important for the flower stage, and that letter is going to be your 3rd letter, so you will have 3 letters on a row. It might be A, B, C. It might be A, A, A. It might be C, C, C. Who knows? There's been a lot of C's running around. We're trying to keep our C's in pants. So if you think it's C, hold it till the end. Do I need to go back or slow down? Or have we been doing these for enough weeks that everybody knows how? Let's keep going. Let's see if we can go at the speed of the video. What is the risk of overwatering an autoflower? A, stunting, B, burning, C, wilting, or D, stretching? Keep your B's in your pants, Kim. You're going to need all 5 letters at the end, because at the end it shows the 5-letter answer, and it's easy to compare the 5 letters in a row. All right, question number 5. The typical lifestyle in weeks of an auto-flowering cannabis plant from seed to harvest. You're going to pick A, 8 to 12 weeks, B, 12 to 16 weeks, C, 10 to 12 weeks, or D, 14 to 18 weeks. Hey, Cody Morgan, if you just got here, let me know, and I will run back through these questions real quick. Kim, you need to put your B back in your pants, too, because you need all 5 answers. You need 5 like Sheena. Sheena was I can't click on it. Sheena was the first one to get her answer up there. We've got a lot of CBAA, ABAC. Let me pause this thing, make sure it's paused. There we go. All right, here's our first one. CCBAA seems popular. CCBC. CCBAD again. CCBCC. CABC. CABCB. Everybody's got a different answer, it seems here. Oh, that's a nice one. 2 C's, 3 A's. CCBAC, CCDCC. Oh, boy. CCCCC, J-Dog. I know. There's a lot of C's going on up here. It looks like everybody on the board is going to agree that the first answer has got to be C. Oh, wait, not John. Not John. John does not think so. Here are the answers. I didn't mean to hit the button. I was going to wait and make sure everybody got theirs in. It's A, B, C, A, C. Let's go back and see who got A, C, B, A, C. Man, almost nobody. They all started with C, didn't they? This is going to be easy. There we go. Let me back that up just a little bit. Staggering Productions, I believe, is the first person to get it right. Staggering Productions, that's a staggering amount of correct answers on the quiz tonight. Close. Sherry says it sounds like you're talking in a different language. Close, so close. It's ACBAC. Is one is wrong? You might be right. Let me go back and look. It's supposed to say age. One is wrong. It's age. Oh, shit. You're right. I literally had 10 minutes to put this together, though, and I was copy and pasting it off the list of questions that I already have, and I must have forgotten to, man, I copy pasted the wrong one. The correct answer is C. So that what does that make it? If we change the first one to a C, God. All right, change the first one to a C, then it's CCBAC. All right, let me go back and look for a CCBAC. Y'all got to call me on my bullshit. Let's find it. I scrolled way back. It's all hashtags right now. Man, y'all love nugs. Okay. There's the first one. That one's close. We're looking for a CCBAC. Scott Melling is the first one with a CCBAC. Margaret was real close. Everybody was real close. Tyler was right. Sandra was right. Matthew was right. April was right. Phil was right. Look at all you smart people. Oh my goodness. Rose was right. So many of you were right. That's awesome. CCBAC. But you were absolutely good catch, Aaron. One is wrong. I would lift if you're going 8 to 12 weeks, man, just give them one or two more weeks, and you're just going to get so much more out of them than you're getting right now. Just give them just a little bit longer. You guys did amazing. $75 days is 10 and a half weeks. There's 7 days in a week, times 10 is 70, and then 5 more days. So you need 10 plus 5 days to get to that 75-day average. Maybe you're counting 5 days in a week lift. But never argue with me. No, argue with me. I have no problem admitting I'm wrong. I totally screwed that up. And before anything happens, I'm gonna go change that right now, because I am gonna be using all these quizzes later, and I absolutely don't want that answer to be wrong. I've gotten cocky doing it so fast, you know? And it's going to be... that's not it. There you go. All right, go back. I messed it up. There we go. Now I'm on the right line. C, age. All right. Thank goodness. That's in there. That's saved. Slapples down. Nugs is up. Nugs is up. Absolutely. I don't do prizes on the quiz because it's just really, really hard to do, and it would be almost impossible to not say that lag didn't cause somebody else's answer to come in later, even though they clearly saw it above there on their screen, because whenever you push it in on your screen, it shows up immediately, but it doesn't always show up immediately on this engine, especially through using a third party like StreamYard. The rate of the answers coming through from the different platforms like YouTube and Facebook, they are not in real time. There's a lag, there's a delay between those. So it's way better to do the spins, way better to do the spins. And I'm going to set up a different, it's not going to be the StreamYard tool. I'm going to set up the actual spinning wheel for all the names for this giveaway for the Customer Appreciation Week Weather Station. And I will probably make a video and do that live tomorrow around noon, around lunchtime, noon, 1 o'clock. I'll do a quick live and I'll share on screen the spinning wheel we use for that. Yeah, the Facebook and the YouTube are not the same. It wouldn't even be fair. You know, Aaron, and my brain might have just automatically just like read the question and not even thought about it and just put lights. All right. Nugs is a popular boy. Let me see how he's got 58 entries. You do have to be here. You got to be in it to win it. But I do believe there's 55 of us. Everybody must have got their screenshot in, or their screenshot, their hashtag in. Man, I must need more cannabis. I need more cannabis. My brain's not working anymore. All right, let's draw this up. Good luck, good luck, good luck. May karma smile upon you. Joseph Asher. That's some pretty cool karma. I'm pretty sure Joseph's in here. And all you got to do is pop up and say, hey, yo, I'm here. And Joseph will be our winner. Raise your hand. Throw up a little heart or a thumb. I really appreciate all you guys coming, listening to me talk about plants. Let me see if this got charged up over here at all. It only has 20%. I think we might have to go on a field trip with the laptop and go see some plants. The laptop is actually not too bad, but this one, I just can't get like real close up. It just doesn't seem to focus well. I knew Joseph was here. My mind just went down a little path of ADHD, and I almost forgot about Joseph won the Slapple F3s that are coming out. So let me just go ahead and use my magic memory device and write that down. This is called a pen, and it's what old people use to make notes. Sweet. I'm going to send you a code, Joseph, so that you can run over to the website and get those. And I'll make sure you get the code right before they go up on the website, and you'll be able to get the first ones. Yes, congratulations. Congratulations. I would give away a lot more, but the business model was to give away 1/3 of everything. 1/3 of everything would pay the cost to run the business, buy stickers and packaging and run the website and pay for this StreamYard and advertisements and all the wonderful things. And eventually a grow space, which it just got me in June. We got a grow space from it. But it was supposed to be 1/3 to run the business, 1/3 gives away, and the other 1/3 was supposed to be for me. I gave away 2/3. Just being honest. Between buy one, get one, and sponsor this, sponsor that, free seeds here, free seeds there. I even sent seeds to a university study, and somehow their greenhouse got too hot and they killed them all. But it doesn't matter. I want the seeds to grow. Every seed needs a place to grow. And I want to continue to just keep giving and giving and giving and giving seeds, but I am going to have to scale it back a little bit this year. And I mean, like at least 50-50, because it takes a third to even run the business. And I'm not really breaking even yet. We're still kind of putting in. So I guess it's time to scale back a little. The testers, the 2 testers, the fast photos and the 4-leaf clover, they're going to drop in March. March will be the perfect time to get some photo periods and get them started and ready and big enough to go outside for June 1st. You're welcome, Joe. Yeah, I mean, I want to be Oprah. I'm just not Oprah rich yet. So help me share the name, help me share the website, help me share this all out, and recommend me to somebody new who maybe doesn't know anything about me yet. And, you know, tell the story. And the more money that I make, the more I can give away. That's going to be the bottom line. No matter what, a third of it's getting given away regardless, because that's built into the business plan. But 2/3 is excessive. And even though, you know, Newman's Own, the logo is let's give it all away. And I don't think he'll come after me because I've given away 2/3 of it and barely kept enough to pay the light bill. I'll definitely do better in the future, though. I'll learn to budget as my accountant slaps me on the hand. Who wants to go see plants? It's already 7 o'clock and we haven't seen a single plant. I'm thinking that I can just unplug this power cord right here and take this computer with me and go around and see some plants. As long as this cord's not tangled up around nothing. You guys do not want to see my messy desk, do you? There's 2 orders hanging out of the mail thing. There's the weather station that I'm keeping that shows the temperature and humidity of each of my spaces. There's the dinner I didn't eat. All kinds of messy stuff up here. Rolling papers from Vibes. Vibes, Vibes, Vibes. Love Vibes. The weather station I'm giving away. Beans, beans. Lighters. Beans. This whole bottle is beans. Stickers. Yeah. I'm a mess. I know it. I need to get it together. Get organized. Do something as organized as the wall is over here. The wall always looks great. And it's got all my packaging supplies over there and under here. Yeah, the wall always looks great. All right, we're gonna look at you guys' wonderful comments. See how it doesn't do well when it's up close? You almost have to be like 3 feet away for this to work good. Let's just look in here instead. I got to hop over this contraption that holds this door open because I put a tent. I put a 10 by 10 tent in a 12 by 12 room. And there's not enough room to open the door. So excuse me while I hop this fence. And I wish I could get like good close-ups on some of these trichomes. But so this plant right here and her little yellowy friend back there with all the dying leaves, that one is an older one. This one is a younger one. These are both orange portal and getting really chunky and frosty. I'm really happy with it. Love orange portal. Next to orange portal, And I have it hanging on the wall, so I could read the cheat sheet, but I'm going to read this tag instead. Okay, I remember. So this is a blackstrap grape dosy breath crossed to Garlylocks, and then that plant crossed to Dark Jedi. And there's a green pheno and a purple pheno. The purple is absolutely gorgeous, though. And they're chonking up. They're pregnant. They're making seeds. And there is the younger sister behind it. This is a slopple right here. This chonky wonky girl right there. No, that's sweet and sour. Sorry. Let me look on the tag. Oh no, I'm one plant over. That's a special reserve cookies cross with grape dosy breath, and then crossed back to grape dosy breath, and then crossed over to Dark Jedi. So that's special reserve cookies and grape dosy breath crossed to Dark Jedi. The one next to this one is sweet and sour. That one's the sweet and sour. And then I can't get down and read their two tags, but of the older ones, one of these is the leprechaun leaf and the other one is the 4-leaf clover. But they're both about the same. They're kind of shorter, a lot wider, buds going all up and down. This is the she-male that's making, that looks horrible, but it's been treated with something to make it make flowers. I don't know if you can see any of the male flowers in there. There's a whole bunch of them, though. That's the pollinator sitting in front of the fan. Oh, I'm hooked. I got all hooked up. This one on the way out here is the Double Durban THCV to Dark Jedi half auto. This is the half autos, and there's the auto version of it, and there's the photo version of it. The photo version is a monster. I absolutely love Orange Portal. It's one of my very, very favorite strains. There's a tent in here, but it's not set up yet. Next spot is right in here. It's got its light and everything. Temperature gauge sitting up there, all that good stuff. This Vivisun tent with the Vivisun light, I'm just so disappointed in it. I mean, I hate to even show it, but you know, it happens to all of us. These little autos are completely stunted out. Yeah. Completely stunted. They're not going to be nothing. It's my dining room. I sometimes do a setup over there and do live streams, or that's where I was first doing it. We'll go in here, though. This room has got, this is an Orange Portal cross in this trim bin that I'm working on. It's Orange Gasm and Orange Portal. All right, let's see if we can see in here. Some babies in a dome. And then these are my girls born December 20th. This is the orange terpene group that will all be pollinated with Orange Portal. And it's the Autopot reservoir sitting on a little plastic stand. And then all of these are in Autopots with automatic watering. And there's a lot going on in there for being 3 weeks old today, I think, or 3 weeks yesterday. Welcome to your 3rd week of life, ladies. Yeah. Everything in here has got more than one plant to a pot. And then I'm just checking to see what these phenos look like. and making sure that they're uniform. If anything in there's got a wonky or a weird one, there was one weird one early on that I pulled. But like these two look like just absolute twins. They're short, but they're twins. These four, there's one that's a little bit taller, but those three phenos are exactly the same. Back there, all the phenos exactly the same. In this one, they're pretty much all the same. When you look across the pots are just really uniform, which is what I'm looking for. Uniform strains to work with. And then there's one more little tent that's just got some tiny plants that got reversed for pollen. I'm not going to open it, but I will stick the camera in there and try to see them. Yeah, I'm not going to open it because I don't want to expose pollen. But that pretty purpley one right there is Titanic Three Verse OG. And that was one of the first autoflowers that I bred by myself and took it to an autoflower cup in 2020, I think. The Ruderalis Cup was out in, the Olympic Peninsula. I can't remember the name of the little town where we did it, but we all flew into Seattle for Ruderalis Cup. And I got third place. I was out there with Derek from Dream Beans. He's the one who invited me. And then I brought home a trophy and he didn't. That was horrid. Oh, that's a crazy light from this tent. Now I'm going to go back and look at everybody's comments. And if you have a question about my grow, just let me know. I'm sure there's going to be some grows questions. I'm not sure what that means. oh, my table looks organized. Awesome. Yeah, those bottles are full of grimies from you. I have to make more packages, or you really ought to come up and visit me and help me fill packages. Tons of packages. I'm growing for seeds this round. The last round I did was R&D just to see, because I just moved into this house and I couldn't just go straight for trying to make money. I had to dial in the house a little bit, and we were still working on the oranges, and we were growing out some of the THCV crosses. Oh, what nice comments. No, I just had lots of practice. Just lots of practice. Yeah, first I'm going to do a beginner's class, Sheena, and then I'll have to do intermediate because they'll want to learn more after that. And the last class will definitely be a breeding class. But I always am willing to talk to anybody who has even the slightest interest in breeding something. What stunted the Vivo tent? Too much water and not enough light. A combination of too much water and not enough light. The light sucks completely, but the soil mix they're in is just way too heavy, and I didn't realize how much it was going to wick up on those AC Infinity pots. The AC Infinity auto watering bases are in that tent, and yeah, the soil just got way too heavy and wet, and then there wasn't enough light to produce enough heat. You know, I couldn't get it going. It never got started. It was just like no. They're still in there going no. But that other tent in there in my bedroom, that tent's going vroom vroom. That tent's a Hayabusa. It's going. Rest in peace, the electric bill. My electric bill at the highest in the summer with the electricity was $350. I have solar panels up on the house that help a lot. The stunted growth is the disappointment, and I'm going to give that light another try. It's got the controller with it and everything, and I'm kind of old school, so I'm gonna have to really dial it in, and if I can get it dialed in, maybe just add a little bit more light to it. If it doesn't work on the next round, I'll add another light, a small light to that tent and see what happens. But I think I can make it work. Just I wasn't ready for it. Overwatering was the biggest problem. So I turned on my auto pots as soon as they had two sets of leaves working on the third. I turned them on. And actually the top this much of my soil dried out, which was perfect because I was battling fungus gnats bad in this other room because I brought in a bunch of organic stuff, organic soils, and some of it had some fungus gnats in it. I don't really use any nutrient limes. I use a few different additives here and then, here and there. The Pinnacle Buds has a really, really, really good bloom food. And I prefer just to no-till amend my pots. There's a video on YouTube for that. And one thing you can do, Sheena, after you turn those auto pots on, if they take up a whole lot of water and it seems like it's too wet in there, turn that sucker off for a few days. Just make sure you go through and check all your floats when you turn it back on, because sometimes turning it off and on can make the floats stick. Orange rum, dosey dub, and cure. I've heard, so almost everything I have has two phenos. The Garlilox has a green pheno and a purple pheno. Most everything will have a green pheno and a colored pheno that we're putting out. They'll be different. There'll be different terps with the two different phenos, but the majority of the phenos with the orange rum dosey dub, I've experienced have the chocolate orange Christmas thing, that orange that you get at Christmas that's made with chocolate. They tell me that it all has that smell. I haven't heard about another pheno. So if your orange rum is different than a chocolate orange, let me know. Hey, it's full disclosure here. I'm in it to win it, and I'll show the failures as well as I will show the success. I'm redoing it. But I'm still going to grow them and see what their terpenes are like and how frosty they get. I'm still going to get a miniature representation of the plant, and then knowing that I can do it well and do it big. Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I have a booth that I can bring around. It cost me like $5,000 for that booth. But the seeds bought the booth. Thank you, seeds. Thank you, plants. Yes, yay to the THCVs. A breeding class is coming for sure. So with kind of a living soil, a no-till living soil, or even just re-amending soil that you're using, it will get better each time, because especially if you don't till it. If you don't till it, it gets better real quick each time. Like by time number 4, you'll be like, whoa, what was that stuff I grew in before? Because it didn't grow these. Yeah, and so me, like a dummy, I was like, oh, I don't know how well these are gonna wick. So I actually put way too much wick under these, and I'm just gonna eliminate. I've got 4 little short wicks under each pot, so that there's like 2 rings of water underneath each one. I'm gonna take that out and have like 2 half rings of water that take up much less of the space. if your soil is not like a living soil that you add organic matter to on a regular basis, like with teas and top dressings, then yeah, you need to give it something. You need to give it something. But I generally give them a top dress right as soon as they get about yay tall. Then I shorten them back up by adding 2 more inches of dry soil, and that keeps everything off the pots for a while with a couple of inches of nice dry soil. And I try to keep that soil dry as long as possible. And then when I start bottom watering, and that soil on the top pretty much stays dry. So you can't do that, put your finger in it to see if it needs water trick. You got to do the real deal is pick your plant up, or just take 2 fingers and try to pick it up. Try to tip it over. If you can tip it over, it needs water. If you can tip a plant over with 1 finger, it needs water. Joseph says, yeah, exactly. I don't know if that's but it's by weight. And you pick them up and they're real heavy. No, they don't need no water. Put them back down. Give them a fan. Turn the lights up. Warm it up in there and give them a fan. But if you go to pick up a plant and it's like, oh, that plant needs water. And it's real easy. If you just go tip each one every day, once in the morning, once at night, you'll learn who's your drinkers and who's not. And then you'll start watering some of them more and some of them less, and some of them not at all on a certain given day. Nice, Matt. It's always wonderful to try products that are already pre-formulated, because that takes a lot of the guesswork out. I got to make it hard on myself and just like build my own soils out of scraps and things that I can find on sale and cheap, or whatever my buddy's getting rid of at a grow. Well, welcome, Red Lake, Minnesota. I'm glad you're here. I'll be in Minnesota next month, around Lake Alexander at Anchor North on Lake Alec. But yeah, if anybody wants to go and check out my videos on YouTube, my YouTube channel is at Nancy Wallace Grows. Grow or grows? I don't know. It might not have an S on it. You'll just have to check. If you put Nancy Wallace in the search and cannabis, I'll come up on YouTube. In fact, you might get all kinds of weird stuff about me on YouTube. But go ahead, go check it all out. You can find me yelling at the heads of OMMA at the Capitol building during the legislative session. You can find videos of me on there on how to start seeds. You can find videos on there how to re-amend the soil without tilling it, taking a screwdriver and going around and around and around like that, filling your little hole with some nutrients and then topping it off with a little soil. You can find videos, short videos on YouTube of me with a hypodermic needle, sticking it in a plant and giving it some of that juice to make it not want to be a girl no more. There you go, Gerald. He's got the YouTube link. That's my favorite video. Which one? Oh, nice. Yeah, I have a ton of Minnesota here. A ton of Minnesota. You are absolutely not going to be alone in here if you're from Minnesota. But Joseph, which one's your favorite video? Is it little old lady yells at the legislature, or is it shooting up a plant with an injection? Going off on the assembly? Well, I was very upset, and I spent a lot of time and money, and a lot of myself went into buying 2 commercial licenses that I didn't get to use. And sorry, that makes me a little emotional. But yeah, I had hard feelings, and I still do. I'm gonna leave it at that. Yep, doing a 3-town tour up in Minnesota. It's gonna be Duluth and then Lake Alec, and then either we're working on a spot, hopefully for St. Cloud. If I can't get St. Cloud, I'll be in Fridley. And either way, I think I'm going to try to stop in Fridley on the way back just because they deserve it. That growing more in Fridley is amazing. They've always been there for me. That'll make me cry too. So, because when I met that guy, I thought he was a poacher. I thought he was trying to poach me, but no, he was looking out for me, and I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate that. Yeah. Grow your own Duluth is amazing. Oh, all right. You guys got me all emotional here. It's 7:30. It's time to close it out for the night. I really appreciate everybody coming. If you happen to be watching this afterwards, the buy one get one is good until midnight tonight. So if you just missed it and are rewatching it, then you're good until Saturday night on January 11th at midnight for that BOGO. And if you don't want to do the BOGO, you want to wait on these Slapples tomorrow, the Slapples will be out tomorrow. But I almost never do a drop on a BOGO day. That's something we reserve for the little dog, for Nugs. So I'm going to grab Nugs so he can say goodnight to everyone. He's over here just curled up on the couch, sleeping the stream away. Yeah, he just curled up. I'm not going to uncurl you. It's okay. You want to say hi to the people? The people are over there. No? Yeah, there they are. There's the people. All the people love you, Nugs. Nugs got a promotion. He's now the boss of the whole operation, so he's standing by making sure that I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. Thank you all again for watching. All right, I found the go button. You too, Rose. You too. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I'm going to go live tomorrow around 12 or 1 to show the winner for the weather station for the Customer Appreciation Week. And I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful night.